Hello and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. As you all may know, there has been recent Power Rangers news that's been out. And so where I'm going to... That's basically what this whole video is about. There's a new showrunner for Power Rangers in general. And their name is Jenny Klein. Now, for where I'm getting this information from... Off the bat, I've seen this on Instagram, but I'm going to be reading off of a site called deadline.org, to say the least. So, this is legit. It's not from anything like Illuminati or anything. It's from other complete outside sources, too. And the thing about Pam... I'm sorry, I'm just reading like a little bit about Jenny Klein herself, because she's definitely not something unknown. She definitely has done some work before. And she's a well-known, she's definitely a well-known showrunner. And she has done plenty of shows. To which I guess before getting into this information, let me actually read to see what she has done before. Let's see here. She has co-created and executive produced projects such as The Thing About Pam, which is an NBC's top-rated news series of 2021 going on to 2022. But for other more action-based shows, there's Daisy Jones and the Six, that's on Amazon, The Witcher, Facebook's Sacred Lies, and Marvel's Cloak and Dagger and Jessica Jones. So she has a bit of a history and a rap sheet doing, well, action shows. Though I don't know a single thing about The Thing About Pam, whatever that is. The Thing About Pam. Definitely not... Okay. The Thing About Pam, it's a... it's a drama. Okay. So, let's go off the bat right now, reading this information that we see. So, Jenny Klein has signed an overall deal for television content with independent studio Entertainment One, which I have read and we've all heard about Entertainment One before. It's a channel that's out in Canada that we keep hearing that Power Rangers would probably go there for, as opposed to Nickelodeon, which wouldn't blame them, to which I'll get to that in a bit. Let's see here. Under the 2-year pact, Klein will develop genre and drama-based television content and will serve as showrunner on E1's Power Rangers series that is currently in development at Netflix. She'll collaborate on the series with Jonathan Istwizzle, who is overseeing the Power Rangers universe, under a deal he signed with E1 in 2020 to develop the franchise across film and television. Now, Jonathan Istwizzle, that name does words. Jonathan is... What's his name? Crap, I almost found his name on... Okay, here. Jonathan Istwizzle, he appears to be a well-known director, and is actually the one in charge of wanting to bring Power Rangers, creating the whole... He's the one behind the whole creating the Power Rangers cinematic universe. And with Jenny Klein, with both of them working together, all we can go off of right now is that, for one, with the director, Dwizzle or John or whatever, he's one all for movies, but Klein herself, like what I said from reading her show credits, she knows how to work with actual action shows and dramas, really, that are close to, Black Lightning and... Not so much... crap, I almost had, another drama in mind. But you get what I mean. Honestly, with them, here's what I can say. or here's what I personally think. Honestly, with all this talk about there being like a cinematic universe and something new for Power Rangers, my first thought immediately will go straight to the writers. Like, as of right now, or at least from watching Dino Fury, with season 2 that is, which isn't that bad or all that bad at all. One thing that's still on the table to talk about and constantly criticize are definitely the writers. Because writers that talk down to their audience or just don't care have been what what's kept Power Rangers in this, like, this is for kids kind of territory for so many years, immediately after RPM. With Beast Morphers, it almost felt like we took a complete step out of it. And I kind of want to say it felt like that a little bit too with Dino Fury. Depending on the episodes, but in terms of tone, Dino Fury could have been a step in the middle as opposed to a step forward or back. But yeah. But honestly, it's nice to know that. Well, wait, let me see something again. Like what I said, all this would be on net. Oh crap! Let me actually read this other line too. Building this partnership with Jenny, whose talent and passion transcends genres, is an exciting moment for us. We believe that her distinctive vision makes her the perfect fit to help us develop Hasbro's deep library of IP as well as original projects, and we're thrilled to have her on board. And that's a quote said by a Gabe Morano, EVP, I guess from US E1. Not too sure. Anywho, honestly, it's kind of surprising to me to see that someone at Hasbro actually kinds of trying to give a damn about Power Rangers. And I mean that in all sincerity, because so many rumors and news and whatnot have gone on within the past few months involving Hasbro, like a previous president or something passing away, and them wanting to have Power Rangers kind of on the back burner so that they can focus on other projects like G.I. Joe and Transformers. To which, by the way, I'm really curious to know, G.I. Joe and Transformers, are they still relevant? And I'm being serious here when I say that. And I'm not talking about the movies, or maybe so, but when was the last Transformers movie, and when was the last time anyone saw anything involving Transformers? Because I keep hearing that they're still relevant and all, but I haven't seen anything. It's like, yeah, it's like before this, like, it didn't seem like anyone at Hasbro seemed to give a damn about Power Rangers, because it's not that it most definitely doesn't show within the show. It shows more in the toy line, because look back to Beast Morphers. Like, I don't know if Beast Morphers sold well or not, but once season 2 came around, they had more original toys, and hell, season 2 is actually when we got the Beast X King Zord. That Zord literally only came in like one figure, the Beast X King Ultra Zord, and that was like the only figure. So it's like, what? Hell, even coming on Dino Fury, it's like, okay, so now we have the Mosa Razor Zord and the Terra Free Zord. Okay, I'll at least admit there, we're not. I'll at least admit it there. I don't think so much from Dino Fury we're missing a lot on the Zords. But I don't know, I think that might have been the angle where I was going on. Like, yeah, with Dino Fury, from what I see I'm trying to remember right now, I don't think they're skipping out on the toys too much. Or at least as far as my mind goes. Like, I'm still marginally kind of upset with how the Dino Fury keys look compared to the freaking Japanese versions. Yeah. Piece of plastic, slap a sticker in front of it. Oh no, here's something I can actually ask about. The Gold Ranger's Morpher, that's not being sold as a toy. What? But anywho, it's like, you get what I mean. Like with, I really don't think Power Rangers is at the forefront of Hasbro's mind right now. And they spent like a crap ton of money on it. So it's like, that's on you, dude. But hell, I'll at least say this. With the 30th anniversary coming up, we know that there is supposed to be a Power Rangers something coming up. Although around this time now, we would usually get information on what the next season is going to be and so on. So they may be doing something completely different. What is it in particular? I don't know. We do know, well, here's something that we kind of all know, that Toei's contract with Hasbro isn't, well, expired, since there was something about another guy. I think it was like another showrunner or another producer for Hasbro that was working on Power Rangers who completely debunked that he completely debunked that rumor on Twitter that no, Toei's contract with Hasbro has not expired. So yeah, they're at total liberty to still adapt from Super Sentai if they wanted to for the 30th anniversary. But with all the talk going on and with all the talk that we do know about, Klein and Thwizzle plan on being a lot more original with things, possibly wanting to look back at previous seasons and add on to those stories. But I don't know. Let's take another look and see first. I'm gonna skim ahead for a bit until we get to something more. Okay. Crap. I think that was like all the information I can find. Okay, so in that case, now let me just give my thoughts. What do I want to see out of Power Rangers going into the 30th anniversary? Honestly, with all the talk going on, I personally don't think it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more original. But instead of going back into like looking at previous seasons like Mighty Morphin or so, how about try creating literally an original team of Power Rangers, which we have, not specifically Hasbro, but in America alone, that actually has happened before with Hyperforce. Yeah, it was an RPG. Yeah, it was an RPG game, but still happened. I want to see what more information I can actually find on this. Oh crap, wait, let me... Well, so far, all we have is different information on the people who will be working on Power Rangers, pretty much. Oh crap, what do you know? Jenny Klein. Okay, wait. I know, same person. Writer, producer, blah blah blah. Okay, but yeah. With the 30th anniversary coming up, I would like to see things be a lot more original. If they plan on still adapting from Sentai, okay, sure. I would totally be fine with that. As long as they keep things, original. As long as they keep things original, and once again, I'm going to go back to my thoughts on the writing. Keep things consistent. Like, I will be fully honest right now, keep things consistent. We finally have, despite my thoughts on season 2 of Dino Fury, I think it's good. I don't think it's as great as season 1, but the writing is at least consistent. That's a problem we've been having back since Samurai, and yet finally back to consistent writing. If you have a direction or an audience you're aiming for, stick to it and go for it. Especially since we have real, well-known, and kind of prime time producers working on this show. Because if you're going to tell me that someone who's worked on, say, Cloak and Dagger is working on something in Power Rangers, I honestly want to see a bit of a tone change. Like, I want to see, like, a full, honest tone change. Either, like, from, like, pretty much kind of hard to describe it. Like, I'm really trying to get, like, a good example to think of, but, like, pretty much, like, you know how people would call Jetman a Sentai show for adults? Maybe something like that, because even if kids watch this show, it's at least mature enough for them to understand. Because, think about it this way. Think back to when Avatar: The Last Airbender was on Nickelodeon, and you're a little kid. You not only liked all the action you saw as a little kid, but you could go back to it now as an adult and realize how serious and mature the story was. And so you have an extra reason now to really like it. Because even if you're a little kid like that, you can understand. So hopefully with hopefully with mature people in the industry like this, we'd be getting something different for Power Rangers. I think I've said kind of what I wanted to say so far. If you're gonna give out some ideas, like if you want to be original, be completely original. Start from scratch. Start fresh. Do your own thing. But if not, at least still have competent writing. Like, I most definitely know that both Beast Morphers and Dino Fury have stepped away from using stock footage a little bit. So, if going into this new season, even if you adapt from a previous Sentai, okay, sure. So with that said, I think about pretty much covered what was on my mind. That's about it, really. Yeah. Oh, wow. I really thought I was gonna have more to say, but I surprised myself. Well, all right then. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Please not forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. I need a drink of water now. I'm so surprised. Like, I thought I would have to... I honestly thought before recording this, I would have need to plan out what I was going to say, but I think I pretty much about covered it. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Everything I just said. See you guys next time. Peace.